Hello, gentlemen. Today, I want to talk about something else different, something totally deviating from what you used to know me of, something totally different from the natural politics that you used to know me of. Though I have not spoken with you directly about natural politics, but the activity on my profile has said it all. Today I want to talk about also something different from Nigerian politics. So, gentlemen and ladies, fasten yourself there as we get into the core of our discussion. Few weeks ago, there were heightened tension between the US, Israel, and Iran. According to a report, the US President Donald Trump is considering a potential US strike on Iran. But in a sudden U-turn, the US President decided to change his mind and back down. But what could be the possible reason of US President changing his mind? But in a recent development, now there are currently an escalating tension. As I'm talking to you now, or maybe at the point I'm making this video, there might be an ongoing strike going on, or maybe in few hours to go, in few hours to come, US might be attacking Iran. Let's analyze this and discuss this critically. For years now, the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has been lobbying the US administration to strike Iran, ranging from the Bush administration, Obama administration, Biden administration, but none of them has given the Israeli Prime Minister a green light, with the exception of Donald Trump. So, gentlemen and ladies, firstly, let's discuss about why the US President Donald Trump backed down on his initial intention to strike Iran. First and foremost, let's consider the Iranian response towards any potential US strike on Iran. According to Iran government, the Iranian government vowed that any US strike on their soil will result to a devastating consequence. And global political analysts speculate that any US strike on Iran will result to a potential Iran retaliation on US ally, or also retaliation on any US military asset in the Middle East. And the global political analysts further speculate that the Arab Gulf states are unwilling to join the US in attacking Iran, because the Iranian government has warned that any Gulf state or any Arab Gulf state that allow US to use this airspace or that aid any potential attack on Iran will receive a devastating consequence. But not that all, we have one of the biggest US ally in the Middle East, that is the Israel. The question remains certain. The US president asked the Israeli prime minister, you asked us to attack Iran. Are you willing, or can you absorb the consequence of a strike on Iran? So, gentlemen and ladies, as of then, the answer were not clear, but according to 𝗶𝗺𝗶, he reported that the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu sent a clear message to Donald Trump. Yes, we are willing to absorb the consequence of Iranian retaliation, because there will be large scale of missile retaliation from Iran, definitely. And these are advanced missiles, because Iran is one of the countries that has one of the most stockpile of ballistic missile and cruise missile, also hypersonic missile. They have also achieved an hypersonic technology. According to some report, that Iran is also currently building an intercontinental ballistic missile that they can be able to strike US even from from an Iranian soil. But let's limit our discussion to what has been achieved already. So, according to 𝗶𝗺𝗶, that Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu sent a clear message to Donald Trump that yes, we are willing to absorb the consequence, but the message remains clear that if you are attacking Iran, if you are striking Iran, let it be decisive. Let there be regime change in Iran. Let their missile production capability be degraded. So, gentlemen and ladies, after this response, then the tension now began to rise more and more, most especially as the US aircraft carrier, US striking group has now approached the Persian Gulf. The tension has now heightened, and before I even end this video, a war between US, Iran, Israel could break out. So, what do you anticipate? Do you think the United States is capable of dismantling the Iranian regime, amid the capability of the Iranian military, their ballistic missile, their cruise missile, their drone, they have a lot of weapons, and due to also the recent rumor that Iran has already developed an intercontinental ballistic missile. Can US be able to contain Iranian response? Let me know your opinion, guys.